Well, welcome back to Living Local. Dozens of local vendors will showcase their passion and talents this coming weekend. The 5th annual Big Vendor Market will take over CrossFit Milestone in Bettendorf for the Kindness Market, home for the holidays event.
And joining us today to tell us more about what will be featured is Courtney Walter, owner of the Kindness Market, Kneaded Kindness, and Rewarded Rescue. So let's chat. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Always great to have you here.
We love having you here. So you started the Kindness Market a few years ago, and then Needed Kindness, and then you're just you're
you
busy.
keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep at it.
How many more are you going to add to your roster?
Hopefully this is it, because I don't have time for much more.
Yeah. Well, tell us about them and why you started all of them. I'm always fascinated by that.
So Rewarded Rescues is a nonprofit dog treat company, pet treat company. So I started that one about 8 years ago, right out of high school.
Okay.
And then after that one, I worked, for a while, and then I started Kneaded Kindness is my license in-home bakery, and I went to all different kinds of vendor events, farmers markets, really, just selling out of my home, and I decided I want to create my own event, to pick all the things I like from each event and make one big event. And then that way I just kind of created a really big community with all different kinds of vendors that I love. So I've got a lot of reoccurring vendors and a lot of new ones, which is always great to see. I have youth vendors, food trucks, drink trucks, all kinds of stuff. So really, I just started it just to get out there and build a bigger community.
Yeah, and you definitely are. You're bringing back home for the holidays market. Why'd you decide to bring this market back again this year?
Christmas time is really just my favorite time of the year, just gathering everybody together, and it seems that everybody just loves, to go out shopping for Christmas time, so what better way to do that than support locally with all these different vendors.
And how many vendors are you thinking you're going to have on hand?
Yeah, so I have over 40 vendors this time.
Oh my gosh.
It's over doubled than what I have previous years.
And shoppers can find a variety of things.
Yeah, so we've got dog treats, baked goods, the food trucks as well. We've got the wooden vendors, craft vendors, boutiques, candles, self-care, all kinds of stuff, really.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those vendors, because I am in love with this sign. And so the vendor that made this, they'll be there.
Yep, so her parents have a wooden and design business, so they craft and design, they do that. And then she also does my big balloon arches that I have at every time. So I like to have a backdrop for pictures, and then for Christmas time, this time we also have Mr. and Mrs. Claus coming for free pictures.
Oh, I love that.
So that will be in the backdrop. So that's from 1 to 3 for the free Mr. and Mrs. Claus pictures.
Yeah, and give us the details on when and where everything is happening. We kind of mentioned it.
Yeah, so it's going to be next Sunday, the 16th, at CrossFit Millstone from 12 to 5 p.m. is the whole event. And then 1 to 3 is the free Mr. and Mrs. Claus pictures. I'll have a photographer there the whole time, so if you miss Mr. and Mrs. Claus, you can still get pictures with the family there. Yeah,
love that.
So all kinds of goodies. Free entry, so you don't have to pay anything to get in.
I was going to say, what's the cost?
No,
it's free. Everyone loves free.
Yeah, and then the first 10 people who enter get goodie bags. So they're going to be these bags here filled with all kinds of stuff from different vendors. So coupons, little sample items, full-size items, just for the first 10 people. And then the first 10 kids will get this play date with a book that another local vendor created.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of a play on the blind date with a book, but for kids, the play date with a book.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so is that one of the new things you're doing this year?
I did that last year for the first time, and it worked out really well, so I decided I like to have something, extra for the kids too, in addition to the youth vendors and all kinds of stuff. It makes it a little more fun.
You mentioned 40 vendors.
Yeah.
What's that, when you compare it to last year, how many more is that? Have you doubled?
It's doubled, yeah. So last year I only had about 22 vendors that I had. So it's doubled, and then more food trucks. So normally I only have 1 food truck. This time I have 2 food trucks, 2 drink trucks, and an ice cream truck as well.
Okay.
I love that.
And so you had the bingo card last year.
So that's a super fun interactive way for everybody. It's free, so everybody who enters will get a bingo card that they're handed.
Okay.
You just walk around to each vendor, they stamp it all, and then you put your name on it, and at the end you get entered in to win a prize.
Oh,
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
A good prize.
And you even have some makeup too,
yes, so
right?
that is a youth vendor. That is a youth vendor. She makes all the lip gloss there, and then the items next to that are all self-care items. So they're, soaps, wax melts, lotions, all kinds of stuff like that. We'll also have candles, the dry mixes from Blue House, hats, a hat bar, trucker hat bar from Hello Poppy.
Oh, yes. How cute.
All kinds of goodies.
Yeah, and then a lot of different spices.
Yes.
I love those. Those are just ready to make,
there's
right?
Spices, and then there's dip mixes that you can add to different things.
Yeah.
The dog treats, wooden wooden decoration pieces, games.
Got it all happening.
Yeah,
You have it all.
Another kid vendor is the stuffed animals there, so they have toys.
Oh, so
yeah,
cute.
kids' books, stickers, and then they also have a giant inflatable unicorn that'll be outside.
And
so,
what a great way to
love that.
kind of get a jump
Yes,
start on your
definitely.
Christmas shopping, I
Yes,
think.
to be
Yeah,
able to
I
mark
went last
everybody.
year, and,
Yeah.
and I can't believe you have 40. I
Yes.
mean, it's doubled how many vendors you have
Yes.
this year. So go over those details again before we go.
So it's going to be Sunday the 16th at
Okay.
CrossFit Millstone from 12 to 5 p.m. There's going to be over 40 vendors. The first 10 adults and first 10 kids will each get a free item. So
Okay.
you want to line up at the door, to
I
get there a
love
little
it.
bit early.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus pictures are from 1 to 3, and then again, it is free entry.
All
Okay.
right. Well,
Well,
Courtney,
you're
it's always a
making it
pleasure.
happen.
You are making it happen. I
Yeah.
love this event. So thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming in
Yeah.
to showcase some of the vendors who will be there. All right. For more information, you can search Facebook for the Kindness Market, home for the holidays.
And we'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.